Hey friends, I'm out in the garden this evening, and I know I said that the next video was going to be the garden tour, but I think I'm going to put this one first because I'm planting all of my peppers and a couple other random seeds, and I kind of want to show you all that before I go ahead and do a whole garden interview. So I'm going to try and do that one second. So right now, there's a plane going by. Right now, I am out in the pepper bed, and let me show you what we're doing. Here on the west side of the garden, and this big long bed where I'm going to put sweet peppers for the kids that they can eat. And what I've got in here already are these head lettuces, and I'm just going to plant these peppers around them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 banana peppers I'm going to put in here. So everything from this side of the onions will be banana peppers, and they look really good. They're very ready to go out. Ideally, I probably should have planted the peppers in here and then planted my lettuce seed around it, but because lettuce seed can go out earlier, it's already here and pretty established. I'm just going to be careful going down to not hit root systems the best I can. And then as these peppers get bigger, they might shade out this lettuce enough that this lettuce can keep growing as an understory, but the peppers getting taller. In theory, that is what's going to happen. So I'm going to get these guys planted. So all these are watered in and nice and heavy. You'll notice I planted these pretty close together, within a foot of each other. There's an adage that banana peppers like to hold hands. So I like to get them spaced close enough so that as they grow up, their branches will touch each other. That's kind of what they mean by holding hands. And I kind of did them every other like this, and then back there the same way. So they all kind of have a neighbor, and they help support each other, keep each other standing up straight. And if some branches do get too close or too intermingled and it gets like it's going to be too crowded, then I will go ahead and give them a trim. Oh, look here too. Also, see how these guys are starting to make babies? I will pick those off. I don't want that to happen yet. I want them to concentrate on establishing good root systems down here. I want to show you the difference. We're going to put jalapenos on the other side. This is a 6-pack that I never transplanted up. And look at the size comparison to how tiny those are compared to this big banana pepper. They were planted at exactly the same time, but these I kept in 6 cells, and this one I gave its own container. So up-potting peppers inside, definitely worth the time and effort. Bummer I didn't get to do it to these jalapenos, but they will catch right up. Okay, on this half, I have watered in and planted all the jalapenos. I have 16 jalapenos because I'm hoping to make cowboy candy intermingled with this lettuce. Watered all in really, really well. So now I have got a whole 16-foot bed, minus that 3 feet on the end, full of peppers that the kids can snack on without worrying that they're biting into something too hot, and that I can also preserve. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but Mama's garden body is not here yet. I am getting tired. I'm hiding in the shade. It's 77 today, and I've spent the last couple days outside. You can tell by my crazy sunburned face. And I'm just going to lay in the shade for a minute. But when I get my butt up moving again, these peppers right here are going to go into the big garden behind me. And what I think I've decided is I'm going to do a big row along the front, and I'm going to stagger them so they're kind of offset spacing like the ones I did in the back. And so I'll technically have 2 rows. So I'll go 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You'll kind of see what I mean here. I have 48 pepper plants back here. Some of them are smaller. I'm going to put all the big ones in first and kind of see where I am on spacing and go from there. Okay, so I've got them kind of laid out here. You can kind of see 2, 1, 2, 1. I'm going to repeat that pattern. I'm going to start planting these. They're just generally kind of laid out now. I'm going to start with all my sweet ones. Got Polish, more sweet, snacky peppers. And as I get down here, I'll put the hot peppers on this side. But I thought it was super funny. You always find volunteers. And I've got myself a Swiss chard coming up right here. And then down over here, I've got potatoes, which is funny because I haven't planted potatoes up here. I didn't plant them last year, so it's been 2 years. So that's super funny. So volunteer potatoes and chard. And let's find a shovel and start planting all these peppers. Okay, so my row got a little wonky, but I started out there and kind of round back here. We'll just fill this in with flowers and nobody will ever know, right? Let's go through just for the sake of labeling. I've got 2 fish peppers here. I don't know if it picks it up yet on the camera, but these have really pretty variegated leaves on them. They're really pretty plants. I've got 2 Tabasco, a Sugar Rush Peach, 2 Poblano right here. This is my onion, and then I have a cayenne. So these are my hot peppers. I'm not doing a lot of hot peppers this year. I have a ton in the freezer still from last year. And then I've got 2 Rosso. I've got a pepperoncini, 2 giallos, a rhubarb, no, I'm sorry, a Swiss chard, 2 Carmen, and another pepperoncini right here. Sorry guys, I can't get the shadow right, this one at all. I got 2 Jimmy Nardellos, a Gypsy, 2 Pippin's Golden Honey, another Gypsy. This is my little baby Nocturne. This one's really hard to grow. It's a pepper from Poland. It's still really small. I got a banana back there. My other Polish ones, Vetiuta, Ruia, and Zulu. There's my other ornamental onion. And then I've got a couple red marbles, a lilac bell, another lilac bell, King of the North, and then all my shishitos here on the end. And Mama is tired. Okay, friends, I'm hiding in the shade again. I'm hiding the shade from the truck because there's no shade out here in this side of the yard. So I got all the peppers planted, and I'm glad I made that choice. I was going to make you a video about the whole garden tour, but getting the peppers planted first seemed like the smarter move, and it feels really good to have those in the ground so they can start taking root on their real permanent homes now. I planted about 3 dozen out here and about probably almost 3 dozen in the back, so I have too many peppers. I have too many peppers, but I wanted to try some new varieties, so some of them will work, some of them won't. A lot of these ones out here are for fresh eating, and I do want to can cowboy candy with all those nadapenos, and a good 12 are those nadapenos. So we'll see. We'll see what turns out. Sometimes, maybe none of them will work. We don't even know. But this year, I don't have to do a lot of tomatoes. Tomatoes are going to be bonus crops this year. My mom and my aunt are going to can most of the tomatoes that we do get. Mine are just for fresh eating. So this is a good year to concentrate on that cowboy candy and canning different things with peppers because I have the room. So they're all planted. They're all watered in. Yeah, and I think I'm going to go take a shower because we had field day today. And I don't remember field day being this exhausting as a child, even when I participated. Today I just had to spectate, and I'm still exhausted. But it was very hot, very sunny. I got some serious sunburn. I got windburn yesterday. I'm feeling a little bit attacked by Mother Nature. The tree pollen is out. I'm way allergic. So today, the peppers are done. This is all about peppers. And I'll be back tomorrow with a real full garden tour. I promise.